Hey everybody, this is Boyd Leach of Team Sweet Sling. I tell you what, folks, we had a wild night last night for Labor Day night. I'm telling you, man. I went down toward Indy to hit a few places up there. I ain't been up there in 3 years for a couple of these places I wanted to hit. I figured there'd be some big bass in there. I got up to first place, big old lake, man. I got up in there and started fishing that, and I was pulling out 10, 12 inchers. I don't know, probably a couple hours. I was getting tired of catching them little ones. Packed my stuff up, went down another lake down the road. I got in there fishing it and snagged me a real nice one. I thought I had me a nice bass on there. It was a daggum crappie. Got up in there and I thought, man, if I could just catch me a mess of these, that'd be all right too. But they just stopped biting. Storm rolling in, raining coming down on me just a little bit, not much, but you can see this lightning striking across the sky, and I thought, man, Lord help me, this is a slow night. I need to catch me some fish. You know, I pray every time I go, loose angels go to these places prepared away for me. Lord, I got to have some fish tonight. And I tell you what, folks, I went to this next place. I was standing there along the bank just kind of looking around. I can't hear real good, so I'm looking around to see if anything's sneaking up on me. Just barely have my pole hanging in my line. All of a sudden, it just flew out of my hand. I'm like, oh my gosh. It just popped right out of my hand. A big old bass got on there, or something got on it. I jumped down in the water, it's like a foot deep right there, it's about up to my knees. I filled down in there and grabbed my pole, started cranking it up, it was all jacked up. I'm like, man, can't you hardly crank it? And I went to pull it, wasn't nothing on it. I thought, oh my gosh, I can't believe he jacked my pole up like that. Went to flip my light on to redo my string, wasn't even my pole. He brought somebody else's pole in there and pulled it right out of their hand, broke his line, got off of it before. So I got back down in the water, started feeling around for my pole, found it, got back up, started cranking. He was still on there. I'm like, oh yeah, it's on, it's on. I'm trying to get up out of that bank and him from there, trying to crank him up and get up on that bank. I finally got up out of there and was keeping a tight line on him. Check this out, folks. Bam, look at that big hog right there, folks. I'm telling you what, man, it don't get any better than that right there. He was a monster. I thought he was gonna pull me and try to get him out of that water. But oh my lands, it's on now. I'm telling you, I was ready after that, and ain't nothing else gonna pull my pole out of my hand like that. I went on around the backside fishing a little bit more. Check this out. Bam, another one came on the scene. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm having a blast now. This was Labor Day night. It's getting really good now. I'm telling you what, I started working my way around. It's about 3:30, almost 4 o'clock. I heard the birds just singing. I thought, well, I'm gonna have to get myself out of here. Just daylight. I don't like fishing at daylight. I'm getting out. I worked around my backside and throw my line out there, and the water's kind of stirring around. I seen something moving. The storm done rolled out of the way, so it was really just perfect. The water was calm. I seen the water stirring a little bit. I throw my line over there. Bam! I hooked me another big one. Check this out. Bam! He's almost as big as the first one. I was trying to reel him in and get him back up there. I thought, man, oh man, he's a nice one. I'll tell you what, folks, they don't get much nicer than that. But I just had a blast. I'm just saying, don't give up. Don't give up. If you're fishing and it's kind of slow and you want to keep hanging in there, hang in there. The Lord will hang in there with you. But check these out, folks. For Labor Day hogs, I'll take it any day of the week.